and welcome back. So today's video is going to be about hyperpigmentation, which is a highly requested video for the longest time. I would like to say that it's about amongst the top 3 videos that I get asked to make, and so today I'm gonna do it for you all. This is going to be broken down into 2 videos because there's way too much information to cram it all into one, or else we'll be here for about 30 minutes, and you all know that I am very long-winded. So if you are interested in how to treat those dark spots on your face, keep watching. Alright, so how I'm gonna break down this video is I am going to first tell you what is hyperpigmentation. Then we're gonna go into the different types of hyperpigmentation because there isn't just one. And so for you to know how to treat it, you gotta know what you're working with, right? The second follow-up video will have information on ingredients that you can use to help prevent and treat hyperpigmentation, along with some treatments that you can get done in a professional office. Hyperpigmentation is the discoloration of part of the skin due to melanin production or trauma to the skin. There are 2 main types of hyperpigmentation: P.I.H, which is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or P.I.E, post-inflammatory erythema. What happens with P.I.H, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, is that the skin is exposed to the sunlight, and in efforts to protect the skin, the melanocytes are gonna go rise to the top to protect you from having any damage from the UVA, UVB sun rays. And so what that does is it creates a patch on the skin, kind of where it's feeling that it's getting attacked. And this is what causes our hyperpigmentation, unless there are other factors involved. Under the bracket of P.I.H, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, is melasma, which is usually a mask of discoloration. It covers large areas of the skin on the face typically, and this happens most commonly through pregnancy. One of those factors can be a hormonal imbalance, and this could be due to pregnancy, birth control, menopause, and even your teenage years. In fact, some women can have hormonal imbalance and not have any of those things going on. But nonetheless, this is something that you want to pay attention to if sun exposure isn't the factor. Age, or liver spots as they're commonly referred to, is due to excessive exposure to the sun. Oftentimes we'll find these spots on our face, chest, and hands. Freckles are also considered hyperpigmentation because if you've ever noticed when you're in the sun for a while and you're kind of predisposed to freckles, they'll come out more. I know I have that, and so does my son. We'll be out in the sun for a while and all these freckles just rise to the surface, and it's just that melanin trying to come and protect us from the sun damage. Another low-key factor to P.I.H is if you wax or shave your face. Now that's bad, because trust me, I do both. However, if you don't protect your skin afterwards, you are leaving that freshly shaved or waxed skin exposed to the sun. So what's gonna happen? Those melanocytes are gonna rise to the surface to do what? Protect the skin. Therefore, if you wax, shave, or do anything to your skin, even skin treatment such as a peel, like a glycolic peel or something like that, is leaving your skin vulnerable, and you have to protect it. If not, hyperpigmentation can happen. Now this is something else that some of you are not going to be happy to hear, but smoking cigarettes can also cause hyperpigmentation in the skin, along with other things such as autoimmune disease or certain disease that you may have in your body could be causing this hyperpigmentation. And the reason I say this is because I don't want people to rush and think, I don't really go out in the sun, or I don't even have that much sun exposure, why do I have this? It's just for me to lay out what are the many factors that can cause hyperpigmentation so that you can identify which one it might be for you. P.I.E, post-inflammatory erythema, is due to trauma to the skin. That can be anywhere from a bug bite, a pimple, or a wound to the skin, such as a cut or surgery. Most common with P.I.E is what happens after a breakout, Whether you bust that pimple or not, you might still have a mark on your face. And that will look, like I said, kind of pinky reddish purple color. And you could have P.I.H as well. So you may have somewhere where you may have patches or spots that are brown in nature, P.I.H, or you may have it with the pinky reddish one, P.I.E, or both at the same time. But either way, it's important to know what you have going on so that you know how to treat it. The number one way to differentiate P.I.E from P.I.H is the type of discoloration you see on your skin. So for instance, if you're seeing brown, that's like the number one way. If there's a brown patch, most likely it's due to P.I.H and potentially hormonal imbalance. Remember, that falls into that category. But if it's P.I.E, this means that that patch may show up in a more pink, reddish, or even purple discoloration. I wanted to include a side-by-side picture so you can see the contrast between P.I.H and P.I.E. Notice the dark brown spots differing from that pinky reddish spots on the skin. All right, guys, that's all I have for you for now, but stay tuned because I'm gonna have that second follow-up video that's gonna teach you how to treat, prevent, and correct your hyperpigmentation. So be sure to follow, like, subscribe, and share this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.